Super Smash Bros., a series that was highly regarded for being a celebration of Nintendo's finest characters and series, but in recent years, it evolved into a celebration of gaming as a whole. With over 75 plus characters, Smash Ultimate has seemed to have collected just about all of the big major players that they can get, right? Wrong. In Smash 4, fans were delighted to see Ryu from the beloved franchise Street Fighter be included into the game, and then in Ultimate, his good old friend Ken was included. Shortly after, Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury was added. It seemed like the fighting game genre was having a pretty healthy representation, which is fair, however, one key player was left out. Of course, I am talking about Mortal Kombat, a bloody brilliant franchise that has been punching its way into people's hearts since the early 90s, a game series so influential it helped lead into our rating system that we have today. A series that is still just as relevant as it was back then as it is now, with successful titles such as MKX and MK11 and an upcoming movie that is on the horizon. Yet, as I record this video, Mortal Kombat does not have a representative in Smash, which is quite baffling because Mortal Kombat is among the pantheon of fighting games. It is up there with Smash Bros. And Street Fighter. It is one of the names that will always pop up into fans' names when you say, let's play a fighting game. So today, I'm going to talk about a fighter that could work, or if they were to decide to add a character for Mortal Kombat, who would be the best idea to join Smash's roster. That character's name, or should I say that combatant's name, is Sub-Zero, the Grand Master of the Lin Kuei, the blue ninja that freezes people. Before I explain how Sub-Zero can work in Smash, also I will leave a timestamp if you want to go straight into the move analysis, let me explain why Sub-Zero can work, because there is a lot of naysayers or critics that say a Mortal Kombat character just could not be in Smash, or that if they were to get a character, it should be Scorpion. Let me start with the obvious. Its controversial and bloody nature. Mortal Kombat has been a game that has been banned in multiple countries just because of how gruesome the game is. However, that is only the Mortal Kombat games. See, Injustice Gods Among Us was sold in Japan, and it did feature Scorpion from the oh-so-banned franchise. All this without killing, because apparently some people think that Mortal Kombat characters can only function if they're taking lives, which Injustice proved was not the case. So there's no reason to why Sub-Zero cannot slide his way into the game. Now, the caveat to this is the fact that there was no Injustice 2 in Japan because there was a lack of demand, which is a pretty fair point for naysayers. However, Smash has proven time and time again that as long as just one strong region is interested in a character, they won't care if other regions do not want that said character. Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem. So, Sub-Zero hailing from the US, North America, which is one of the strongest gaming markets in the world, there's no reason to why the Grand Master cannot be in Smash, even if their own native market may not care about him as much as us Westerners. On top of that, Smash also has the likes of Bayonetta and Solid Snake, two characters that hail for rated M games, one being known for being so highly sexualized, and the other one goes around with a gun killing people left and right. Yet, they were able to transition into a game targeted for a more general audience, so I'm pretty dang sure Sub-Zero can also do just that, because in the past, he's done just that. And with that, I should now bring up Scorpion and why I personally believe Sub-Zero would be a much better pick for the game than the Yellow Ninja. And the reasoning is pretty dang simple. Smash is littered with fire-powered characters. Just to name a few, we have Mario, Bowser, Falcon, Incineroar, Pyra, Charizard, Roy, the list goes on, but the point is clear. There are way too many fire-powered characters in Smash. Meanwhile, the ice element only has the Ice Climbers, who with their dull and uninspiring moveset does the coolest element, pun intended, no justice. Heck, even Scorpion's iconic spear wouldn't really bring anything new to the table because the likes of the Belmonts, Joker, Samus, Byleth, they all have tools that would be similar in nature to what the spear can possibly provide. And teleportation? That's a gimmick that's also used by the likes of Mewtwo, so Scorpion really wouldn't bring anything new to Smash. The last thing I'll note is that recent additions such as Min Min and Pyra prove that you don't have to be the main character or even the mascot to be added into Smash, just as long as you have enough popularity and you have an intriguing enough moveset, which Sub-Zero does have over Scorpion. And it does not hurt that he's the second most popular character in the franchise, which is why he would beat out the likes of Raiden and Liu Kang, who are also staples to Mortal Kombat. But I have babbled enough, and I have explained enough of a reason why I think Sub-Zero could work. Now let me talk about how Sub-Zero would work. In this video, most of the footage will be captured from Mortal Kombat X, Injustice 2, and MK11. For those 3 games alone, best capture Sub-Zero for the badass cryomancer that he truly is. Starting off with his forward smash, Injustice 2 gives us 2 fine options, one being the Dragon Palm Strike, which originates from MK9, and his forward hammer smash from MKX. And fortunately, Injustice 2 gives us an idea of how they would look in Ultimate for the attacks charge up here as well. Next up is his up smash, and that one is a no-brainer. For whether you're playing Mortal Kombat 1, you're playing Mortal Kombat 4, Armageddon, even MK vs DCU, you will always have a big meaty uppercut. For Sub-Zero's down smash, I felt he needed something with a little oomph. So enter the Ice Burst from MKX. And just like most down smashes in Smash Brothers, it would cover front and back. It may not have range, but it would have pretty solid knockback. For his jabs, Sub-Zero has 3 options. If you want to go the MKX route, he does have 2 simple strikes followed by a sword swipe. If you want to go for Injustice 2, he has a basic 1-2 which features a knee lift and a kick right after. Or if you want a modern feel, Sub-Zero has a front kick followed by a stomp which causes ice to come from the ground. Either way, these are all simple, straightforward, and plausible ideas. To kick things off for his specials, let's address the obvious, the move that Sub-Zero's had since 1992. Of course I am talking about the Ice Ball for his neutral special. Now, for the sake of balancing, some adjustments may have to be made. If you simply press the attack, just like in Injustice 2, the Ice Ball will cause slight damage. However, if you truly wish to freeze your opponent, then let's go more of how Smash handles projectiles. You have to charge it up. And if you take all that sweet time, you release it and they get caught by it, well, that's on them. It should be no question that his forward special be his signature Ice Slide, a move that goes fast, covers great distance, but is highly punishable. The better question is, what should happen when Sub-Zero does the Ice Slide in mid-air? Should he keep moving forward because Sub-Zero is no stranger to screwing the laws of physics? Or, just like other lunge attacks in Smash, should he go in a more diagonal pattern? That I do not know. For Sub-Zero's up special, only one move comes to mind, and that is MK11's Rising Ice. Now, for the sake of functionality, I would hope that they would increase the elevation he gets when he delivers the move, because if not, it may be powerful, but it would probably be garbage. While it may not be as iconic as the Ice Ball or the Ice Slide, the Ice Clone would make it an ideal down special. It's a versatile tool that can be used to tank projectiles, be used as a throwing weapon, you can use down smash to cause the shards to go flying at your foes, or it can be used for combo potential. While it's not memorable by any means, the roundhouse kick can be found in most of Sub-Zero's movesets, which makes it a pretty fair choice for his forward tilt. For the up tilt, I gotta go with Sub-Zero's Injustice 2 uppercut. While the motion is exactly the same as his uppercut in the Cryomancer variation in X, the difference is that in Injustice, uppercuts are used as combo starters or extensions, so as a result, they're pretty weak. So a move that has slightly more range and is much weaker is a pretty ideal option for an up tilt. For the down tilt, I had to go for a bread and butter move that just about every combatant has in every Mortal Kombat game. That is the tried and true sweep. And let's not forget about the dash attack. And for Sub-Zero's, his would be the running Sparta kick from Mortal Kombat 11. Damn, does it look vicious. The air attacks was a little bit of a different story, for in MKX and one attack in Injustice 2, Sub-Zero has plenty of options, which I couldn't quite decide on what would make the ideal set for his air attacks. Whether it be the Meteor, the forward kick, the hammer strike, or even the sword swipe, they would all make pretty solid choices. But the point is, Sub-Zero has more than enough options on what he can do in the air. Unfortunately, the only attack I could not provide footage for was up air. For the only two games that can possibly even give me ideas for up air was Shaolin Monks and Armageddon. However, I have no means of recording PS2 gameplay, so all I can provide for you are these not so great screenshots. And if not, I'm pretty sure they can think of some type of simple attack involving either Sub-Zero's fist, feet, sword, or axe. It'd only be natural to use a forward throw for a forward throw, so we're going to be using Sub-Zero's from MKX. As for the back throw, we gotta go with the OG Ninja Toss from MK's 1 and 2. For the up grab, we gotta look to the infamous MK vs DCU, particularly Sub-Zero's second fatality, in which he lifts the opponent up in the air, freezes them, and slams them back down, minus the killing part. And then lastly, Sub-Zero's down throw will be the Ice Puncture from MKX and Injustice 2, a couple of shanks and one that sends you down to the floor. One move I seem to have left out was Sub-Zero's Ice Shoulder, which was a pretty key move during the PS2 era. However, the reason why I haven't discussed it until now is because I think it would be the perfect move to set up for his final smash. Now, what could Sub-Zero's final smash be? Well, we have to be kind of creative here because there's two things that we have to consider. One, Sub-Zero obviously can't kill the opponent, and two, final smashes at most cover about 6 seconds. So with that, I had 3 ideas in mind. The first idea plays into Mortal Kombat 11 making Sub-Zero a master axeman, so expect a barrage similar to Kirby's final smash, but with axes. My second idea is a good blend of tame and style, and that is to use Sub-Zero's super move from Injustice 2. I kid you not, despite it being the most tame super that he's had in a decade, it is far cooler than what he's had in MK9, X, and 11. Now, the last idea is a bit of thinking outside the box, while also paying homage to the classics, something that both Mortal Kombat and Smash Bros. Loves to do. My last idea is for Sub-Zero to perform an animality, so in it, he'll transform into a polar bear, maul the opponent, and do so in a cartoony fashion that should be suitable for people of all ages. As a bonus, it would be pretty neat as soon as the freeze frame hits when Sub-Zero activates his final smash, if you hear the MK announcer do, "Finish him, finish her, finish them," all according to the gender of the opponent or just how many people are in the field at once. And the following is what I would recommend for Sub-Zero's taunts and their proper inputs.
I will end you. I will freeze your soul.
Last, but certainly not least, are the victory poses, which MK11 has plenty to offer. Combine all of that and you get yourselves one phenomenal Smash candidate. As I close out this video, there are a few things I should note. One, I am not a pro player, nor am I any knowledgeable towards frame data. I wouldn't know where to begin with all that, but I do believe that the brilliant minds that make Smash could easily put all that together to make Sub-Zero at least a competent fighter. I don't really care if he's top tier or even if he's garbage tier. I just think that the man can work, and I want to show you guys how he would work. Although admittedly, I do not believe he'll ever be added into Smash. I just think that as far as why he's not in there is more of excuses rather than valid reasons. I mean, Fortnite seems to nab characters left and right, to the point where I believe that they'll be the ones to get Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat together for the first time in a legitimate game, which honestly bums me out. On a more positive note, if you have made it this far into the video, I would like to extend my most sincerest of gratitudes because this was a passion project. This was something that I've had in my mind for years, long before I even decided I wanted a YouTube channel. I mean, to be frank, it shouldn't be to no surprise that Sub-Zero is in fact my favorite video game character of all time, so there was some bias heading into the video. However, even when taking my bias out of the equation, I do strongly believe that a Mortal Kombat character should be in Smash, and I do believe that Sub-Zero would be the most ideal one to be added into the game, so I hope I left a compelling enough case for the Cryomancer, and if not, I at least appreciate the fact that you took the time to hear me out. This was something that I did pour a decent amount of time into because this was something that I did not want to half-ass. So I would highly appreciate it if you left a like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, anything to get my channel some traction. But that is all I have for you guys today. So thank you and have a wonderful day.